absolutely phenomenal top deck. Terra, Magical Adept. Give me it, baby. We can even give it haste. Okay, so we got the Overlord for sure. We have haste on the Overlord. I'm doing it. That's the fun play. I don't know if it's right, but we got haste onto our Overlord. Sure. We're going to get another one, too. Yeah, you got Overlord's got haste. Okay, yeah. Ladies and gentle mages, welcome back to another episode of Mana Man, and today's juicer is going to be Terra Roots. Alright, so obviously we are going to start off with Terra Roots, or Insidious Roots, rather. Creature tokens you control have 1 mana of any color, and mana dork. Obviously, we kind of see this every time you remove something from the graveyard, or a creature card, rather. You're going to get a +1/+1 counter, and create another plant token with Tyvar. If you haven't seen this before, it's very, very simple-ish. Kind of once you get it, you'll really understand it. Mill 3 cards, and you return a creature card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, which sets off the roots, but the passive ability for Tyvar is going to be what we really like. You may activate the abilities of the creatures as though they had haste. But what we're going to do is throw in Terra Magical Adept. Obviously, I don't think I've played against this deck a few times, or brews of, maybe not this exact edition, but I think this is the best way to do it. So enters, mill 5 cards, put up to 1 enchantment card milled this way into your hand. This is only enchantments, so you are really incentivized to do a little bit more with the enchantments because it's just Insidious Roots. So I said, why not Enduring Courage? Enduring Courage kind of acts as like a slightly worse plan B for Tyvar because it still gives your creatures haste. So you'll still be able to tap. This is only for the abilities, and this actually gives +2/+0, which can be kind of relevant, but it's just kind of like a backup Tyvar in general, and I think that nobody really runs it. I think it's actually a really awesome card, and you can do a lot of things with it. So obviously Overlord of the Balemurk is like one of the biggest pieces of the deck, as it just like does everything you'd ever want. It fills up the graveyard and activates Insidious Roots all in one. There is this one thing, I don't think you need this. It's called Dredger's Insights or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't never like this card. I love this card, but not for this one, because whenever it enters, it's an artifact, creature, or land. It's not an enchantment, so even if you get rid of the roots, like you just got rid of it, and like you can't retrieve the roots back. So I don't think this is the right card for the deck. I also don't think Llanowar Elves is really good for it either. Elves doesn't really do much for this deck. It just kind of doesn't. You kind of have everything you want all bunched up into like the 2 and 3 slot here, so I don't know what Llanowar Elves is really proving to anybody, but I guess I'll just have to show you. But this is like the most competitive. Maybe not the Courage, but I got into the top 100 Mythic with it, so I guess I'll just have to show you here. You want to preemptively kind of get like the Tear Asunder and the Frillback, because you know people are going to come at you hard with the Rest in Peace and like the Ghost Vacuums and stuff like that, so Haywire Mite with the Soul Cauldron can come in handy lots and lots. Other than that, I think this is a pretty much stereotypical Insidious Roots deck. I'm throwing my own little spice here with the Enduring Courage, and if they do get rid of Tyvar, you can go in for the Enduring Courage, and it's kind of the same difference, and you're going to storm off, and it's going to be great. We're going to have a lot of fun. Oh, and shout out to Starting Town, because this mana base is a little bit wonky, but hey, Molt Tender and this Insidious Roots give any color of mana, so absolutely insane. Terra Roots, it's here, baby. Let's give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subs, which I don't have a Twitch sub yet, but we are streaming quite a bit. I don't want to say every day, definitely not every day, but I am trying to, like, you know, hit that next level in terms of being a content creator, and I think the streaming thing is pretty cool, so hopefully you enjoy that format going forward, because hopefully that's going to be the format going forward. There is no Mana Man without the Mana Rocks, so thank you so much. It means the world to me. Just keep in mind, only you can help protect the ether with me, so make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Yeah, we can rock with this, right? I got Tyvar. We'll be able to find our stuff here. So Tyvar, you don't really need the Enduring Courage. The Enduring Courage is like a little like suboptimal thing with Tyvar. Tyvar usually fulfills everything you need with it. Let's go for the Rubblebelt Maverick. Yes, well, Roots is great, right? I think we'll take the Roots, and then we'll take the land here. That should be a nice little 1-2 punch. What's that 0 for 3 for 1,000 gold thing? I'm not too sure. What is it? What do you mean? 0 for 3 for 1,000 gold? Am I having a brain fart here? I have no idea what that means. 0 for 3 for 1,000 gold. I don't know. Either way, here we go. Looking pretty good. Set up a nice little land here. Deep Cavern Bat. Kind of annoying, because I know once we get the Tyvar going, oh, we're just gonna make that into a world of hurt. I would imagine, I mean, in these kind of colors, these have a lot of graveyard hate, so Rest in Peace and like even like the Leyline, you know, Ghost Vacuum, all that kind of stuff, pretty scary. It's on your main screen at the bottom of the daily wins. Oh, the daily, I can check that out here in a second. I'm actually really surprised they didn't go in for this. If we go for Tyvar, then we lose the Tyvar. So like, honestly, that's a decent play there. So we go for Tyvar and we go for -2. Then we just lose the Tyvar. But like, I still think we're gonna like have to. As what do we do? Just nothing? It can't be nothing. So I'm gonna rock it, even though it is a little not great.
We're in this together.
Keen-Eyed Curator is pretty good, because Keen-Eyed Curator, we can just like remove stuff at will. I think we want to be aggressive with this rather than go for the Mite. So I'm going to do this because now we have haste only for this turn. So we just snag that. Make another one. And then I go for Haywire Mite. Alright. No chance they're blocking, so we'll do that. Alright, so we're going to lose our Tyvar, which feels horrible. Hopefully they don't go for temporary lockdown. But I don't think this deck wouldn't be running it. If they're running Bat, that doesn't feel right. Yeah, we're definitely going to lose Tyvar. But, like, what are we going to do? Just, like, not play Tyvar? There's no way that's the right play either. Cecil. Don't like to see that. Then we lose out on our lovely Tyvar. Very unfortunate. Alright, so we can add any... The mana base is a little screwy in this deck, but you can actually get any color with Enduring Courage, so... Alright, so Enduring Courage is not looking super good here. I think we just hold still. I'll definitely block with the Rubblebelt Maverick. But if I swing, they just let it go. So I'd rather hold off the Cecil. Wow, really? I'll definitely block with the Cecil, for sure. Or, should we double block? I doubt it, 'cause if we do all these, you know, cute blocks, I assume... I have to assume that they have something up their sleeve here, so we'll just take what we can. So getting this Rubblebelt Maverick into the graveyard is kind of clutch, because we need some roots action. Zoraline. Yeah, it's a card, isn't it? Okay. A land off the top is just chaps my butt. Rubblebelt Maverick. Hold on, because when we do this, we'll put a +1/+1 on each plant we control. So if I do this one on this one, it'll be a 2. I think that'll be the more optimal move. Come to think of it, I could just do this on Enduring Courage, and then we don't have to worry about blocking. So maybe it is actually just the Courage. Yeah, I want to keep my Courage around. I know the Courage can come back, but there's no reason we have to, like, you know, die early. So this one has haste, kind of gets bumped by the Courage. It's kind of cool. And then these are just going to chill, so. Sure. I mean, it's a decent little attack. Obviously, this land kind of put us in our tracks. I don't see the Haywire Mite being very useful in this deck, so this will get sided out for sure. They are going to deal 2 damage to themselves, but they are going to get the Cecil. Maybe we double block here. The problem with double blocking is they're just going to go for the throw on one of these things, right? Or shoot the Sheriff even. I feel like that's 100%. So, fine. Oh, I suppose. Yuck. Well, take a good look at my land, my friend. Take a good look at my... I can't even pronounce this. The Karplusan Forest. The Karplusan... whatever. Okay. Please no land off the top. Terra, that's exactly what we needed. Yeah, absolutely phenomenal top deck. Highly recommend. Terra, Magical Adept. Give me it, baby. We can even give it haste. Pretty sick. Don't kill me. Let's wait until see what we can do here. Okay, so we got the Overlord for sure. And again, they all have haste because of Enduring Courage. You suck. Why are you gonna kill Terra? She just came out. Oh, I suppose. Alright, alright. But now this gets haste. Okay. How much damage can we really... Can we put the smackdown on him? Ooh, I didn't even realize that. Hold on, yeah, because we can just go for the Overlord straight up right now. These all have haste, so... Oh, you have lifelink. I don't think we can push for lethal, right? Am I crazy? Oh my god, this deck is harder than to play than I thought. Okay, so Overlord. And then we can have haste on the Overlord. I'm doing it. That's the fun play. I don't know if it's right, but we got haste onto our Overlord. We can just get back our Terra now. That's hilarious. Sure. We're gonna get another one too. Yeah, you got lifelink. Overlord's got haste. Okay, yeah. Alright, so you have our little Frillback friend here. This is a little slower. I'm gonna keep it. Is it the right move? I don't know. I guess we'll see. If they go for Rest in Peace, or... Oh, the Stone Brain. Well, at least we get the Roots out. I mean... Yeah, I'm just going straight in for Roots here. At least we have one out then. Yeah, I guess Stone Brain is more of a combo hater piece, but like... I guess if they just want to get rid of my Roots, then... I guess those would be a tail... Yeah, I don't know, because Stone Brain's pretty crazy. They're just going to get rid of my root. I would imagine the Roots, right? Tyvar! I mean, we kind of have Tyvar. We have a substitute as the Enduring Courage, so... Let's rip off a Seed of Hope first, before we do anything, I think. Hopefully we snag a creature, which we do. So let's get the creature going. Insidious Roots. Doing Insidious Roots things. Overlord of the Balemurk. There's our lovely Courage! Courage the Cowardly Dog! Let's go! Where's Muriel? Where's Eustace? Yeah, let's go! Easy peasy! Easy peasy! Oh! Alright, anytime you got Roots in your opening hand, you're completely fine. Molt Tender. I think Molt Tender is actually a little better than the Haywire Mite right now. Kinda should have went for the Forest, but it's alright. Playing Towns, huh? Poo-poo UFO? What in the world? You put a land card from your hand on the battlefield. This is kind of like Colorless Ramp in a way, so that's kind of cool. I am not going to mess around. We're going to go for the Roots. If they are playing blue... Well, I don't want this to get countered, so let's go ahead and just put this on the battlefield while we can. Oh, well, how's life, fam? I've never been #1, how's life, fam? But I have been, I think my highest all time, I think 6 is the highest I've ever been. But no, I've never been top 5. I think 6 or 7. I have a picture of it somewhere. So let's go ahead and do that. We do have Terra now, but I'm a little scared of this counter stuff. Counter magic feels pretty likely here, no? Let's try to add some mana here, I guess. I don't know. Hold on. This is kind of tricky. I think we'll just go for the Balemurk here. See what they do. We're live, that's fine. Fine-ish, I suppose. Let's go for Molt Tender number 2. And then we'll get a little Roots action here. It's probably a non-creature counter. I wish there's just an everything counter. How rude is that? That's an everything counter. Beza, ew! Beza? Alright, at least they're tapped out here, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, let's just rock it. Terra, Magical, Adept. See if we can get Terrifying, baby. Alright, what do we got here? It's an enchantment, so we'll go for Overlord, which also happens to be a creature. So the Insidious Roots will trigger off. We'll get more tokens. Pretty fun. We don't have the Tyvar. I guess we can get the Tyvar back with Overlord, but then we don't get the Insidious Roots stuff, so... Return target permanent. I don't know. Let's try this, I guess. Exile the Overlord for more Roots. I'm gonna be really sad if they board wipe here, but it's alright. Gotta get Tyvar back, Tyvar, right? Tyvar shall be nice and annoying for next turn, and then we go for... Let's just hold still, I think, right? Next turn, we can go absolutely, like, bananas. Like, absolutely bananas. So, I think they probably have a board wipe here, so I don't want to get too crazy yet. It's not a board wipe. This is ramp. They're playing towns. Is there a card that says... Like, you just win if you have 10 towns out or something? I think there is, right? Spelunking. That's fine. They're tapping out here, so, like, we can get pretty crazy. Do I have a curt? No, I don't have the dog. If I had the dog in my graveyard, we could get kind of nuts. Maybe we'll just mill a card for now. If they're tapped out, like, we have access to Tyvar here. I think we just rock it, baby. Tyvar. Unless they have... I don't know. Yeah, they can't have nothing. They don't have nothing.
Let's make it a fight to remember.
Let's make it a fight to remember, baby. Let's go for Keen-Eyed Curator. This cute little raccoon dude. Arc only. This is one pot. No way. For real? Am I playing you right now? Let's go for the catch grab. I don't even really know what we want here. Just like another Tyvar. I guess it's probably the Haywire Mite, just because that activates the Roots again. Did you... Wait, did you just send me the snooze faces, Arco? Okay, here we go. I don't even know if we need the Haywire Mite, but I always just like preemptively assume that they have some sort of crazy hatred. Some sort of artifact stuff. Or enchantment stuff, rather. Rest in peace or something. For my lovely graveyard. Let's go into attack. See if they do something here. Hopefully they kind of tap out. I'm gonna go for it. Should I go for it? Let's just go for it. If not, we have Terra. Wow, we get it to go. Thought for sure they had a counter, but okay, same difference. Either way, it's ending up in the graveyard, and I'm not using it, so... I guess it's kind of the same difference. Alright, well, let's go in for a Duress before we go in for Overlord of the Balemurk. Let's see if the Duress was even necessary. Whoa. I remember this card. Affinity for Towns, draw 4 cards. 4 cards is kind of not nothing to sneeze at. How many towns you got here? 1, 2, 3. I don't want you to draw 4 cards. I think we're okay with a Sunfall. So let's go for Overlord here, I suppose. I could go for Cash Grab to try and find another Roots. Maybe I should have done that. And here's my little Haywire Mite. My Mighty Mite. We are the Mighty Mites. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. This is a good card for the towns, though. Draw 4 cards. I mean, I know they, you know, it's a little slow, but... Draw 4 cards? Well, I don't have to worry about anything that they do here, right? So let's go for Terra. Magical Adept. They might go for Get Lost. That's okay. We'll still get the mill. So, whatever. And we're still going to get our mill stuff, so... And this is an enchantment, which is the reason why you want to run enchantment creatures. Obviously, kind of doubles up with our Enduring Courage, so we gotta love that. So even if they go for Sunfall, it's not really the end of the world. I mean, Sunfall, get rid of my Terra. It's kind of mean. It's mean, but like, we can recover. It's not the end of the world. Do they go for the Sunfall is the question. They do. Okay. I don't know. I mean, getting down the Enduring Courage is kind of hilarious. So let's make sure we get this. Got to make sure we have the right colors. I'm just going to go for it. I know that's kind of our turn. We kind of like take a turn off here, but just dropping down Courage the Cowardly Dog seems pretty funny. Okay, then they get this. This at least is tapped, so... But it is worth noting that it is a flyer. And they get to draw a card whenever they do anything with it. So, kind of noteworthy there. I kind of just want to go for, like, the Keen-Eyed Curator. Obviously, for obvious reasons. Let's rip off a Cash Grab first, just in case we get a Insidious Roots this way. Alright, so this is actually... Is this not a creature yet? So, if we go for Haywire Mite... We can pop this because it's not a creature, as I understand it. It's just an artifact, and then it becomes a creature. So, I'm going to grab the Haywire Mite. We're going to go for, yeah, Haywire Mite. And it's going to get haste, so we're going to pop you before I attack. Don't you worry. And then for 1 green source, I can just pop it, and then I think that's going to be what we do here. So, swing in. Bang, bang, bang. Haywire Mite and kill you. Because it's not a creature. Pretty good. Obviously, another Sunfall kind of sucks, but we have one more line of defense here with Tyvar. That's fine. Courage the Cowardly Dog is going to stick around. That's fine. Bark, bark. Molt Tender. They can get this thing back. I guess I could go for Keen-Eyed Curator. I'm gonna go for Tyvar. Let's see what Tyvar's got in store for us here. So they got no more transform stuff for each other town you control. Okay, so actually they actually do. This can transform as a instant, so I actually didn't know that.
Whoever slays the most Phyrexians wins. Your story's not finished.
Your story is not finished yet. I'm almost tempted to do this one just for the surveil. I guess I can pop them with the Haywire Mite though, right? Because as long as they don't transform this, but that costs more. Let me do a little bit of a count here. 1 less for each other town you control, so it's 1, 2, 3. 3. So it costs a total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they can swap this. So I think we're just gonna take the Haywire Mite. And then we still have 3 left open, so we can still hit them with the Keen-Eyed Curator if they want to get cute. Yeah, I guess I can go for Haywire Mite, but then they just do it again, and then I won't have enough mana to go for the Curator, so I think we're going to let this fly. We're going to keep the Haywire Mite around. Sure. I mean, now I might as well just rip off some map tokens, I guess. I mean, now if they put that... Yeah, Insidious Roots is pretty good. They don't even want to see it! They just don't want to see it! Molt Tender is a contender for MVP of the deck, other than Roots. Honestly, we just got all of our MVPs here. Tyvar. Molt Tender feels pretty nuts. This card's insane. I know it doesn't seem that insane, but exile a card from your graveyard, add one mana in every color, or you just get to mill a card. That little mill, for just a little baby 1-drop? Oh, what is this? Whoa, time out. What is this? I haven't seen this in a hot second. Flying Death Touch. Exhaust 4, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal 2 land cards. Okay, I don't really care that much. Nah, not that much anyway. Let's just go for Roots. Bloody Roots. Yeah, I'm not swinging. We're just gonna mill instead. It's fine. But yeah, anytime you can start off with Insidious Roots into Tyvar, you're looking absolutely phenomenal. Felix, how's it going? You watched that 1-hour Planeswalker video twice. Yeah, oh, thank you. Appreciate that. That was a really fun one. I remember, well, I can't do anything about that, can I? Oh, it's just returning to my hand. We're fine. I remember that one has the one where they have the loop with the Regent. I remember that's that one for sure. I was kind of low-key rooting for him. But hey. I had the counter spell for that loop of the Regent of the mill deck, so. Alright, what do we do here? Roots. Let's go Roots. So we just have to exile a card of any color, so I think we're going to go for the Catch Grab. Molt Tender. Exile. Bam. Oh, wow. That's pretty unfortunate. 4 lands? Alright, we whiffed there. That's alright. Tis alright, I suppose. Terra Rising. God, we have so many options, I don't even know what to play right now. I guess I don't have anything here. Let's go for something a little more coy. I have 5 mana to play with. I have 5 mana, so let's impend this. Let's just impend so that we get some roots going. Almost whiffed again. That's actually crazy. We almost whiffed again there. I'm going to try the Tyvar. We have another one in case they counter it, which a counter feels very likely. They're just not doing anything here. But let's go for Insidious Roots number 2. Wow.
Let's make it a fight to remember.
Let's make it a fight to remember. Yeah, I think we just go for this. I know they have a 1/1 flyer, which kind of sucks because 1/1 flyers are the weakness of Tyvar, because they just dies. But we have another one, so like whatever. I guess we do this first. I don't think it matters a whole lot. I'm just gonna, you know, whatever. We'll just click a button. I guess we just Courage here. We could just, I don't know. Whatever. Courage. There's no more creatures in my graveyard anyway, so we'll go for Courage. And then next turn we can go absolutely insane. There are some cards in the format that just say like bounce everything. Basically like a Cyclonic Rift. There are some things. The Summon Leviathan's one, but that costs 6. And that's like really merfolky. I mean, they are black, so they could be running Deadly Cover Up or something. I mean, we've committed to the board quite a bit, so... Let's say they have Deadly Cover Up. Urgent Necropsy. Well, that's not Deadly Cover Up. We can handle that, probably. Whatever we play is going to get haste. But I don't know if we can make a push for lethal. I don't think so, right? There's no way. I think we just go Tyvar, -2 again, which is annoying because the stupid Seeker is eating my lunch here. But I'm going to try it. That's a whiff! Oof, that's a whiff. Okay. Whiffaroni and cheese. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Let's hit him with this Mite, baby. That's a hasted Mite. 3-1, baby. That's right. I don't even know what we need here. I guess we might as well go for the Molt Tender. We don't have the roots out, so there's no point in using a creature now. But this is just haste. This is haste. I don't think we had it. Alright, typically this would just be like an insta-toss, but like the Rubblebelt Maverick surveils 2. So I think this is fine to keep. It's a little aggressive. So just give me another land and we won't have to worry about anything. Oh! Okay, maybe I take Seed of Hope then. I mean, we're gonna need a land drop, but I guess this digs 1 deeper. Alright, let's do that. That makes me nervous though. We may have screwed up. Alright. Seed of Hope, give me a land, please. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Yeah, it's fine. We'll take the red source. And I'm swinging in, because you're not blocking with your Mana Dork, which is basically a second forest. Hall Patch Recruit, eh? I think we just bite the bullet and just go for the Insidious Roots. It's unfortunate, but it's gotta happen. Very slow start. I was really counting on that Maverick to surveil us too, but we kind of stumbled there. Nah, it's on me. Is the opponent playing mono green? If they are, we might be in a little bit of trouble. Mono green has a lot of enchantment hatred, so Insidious Roots might kind of screw us up. Honestly, Keen-Eyed Curator is not that bad. If they want to remove my creatures or whatever. Well, I guess it is still pretty bad, huh? Starting town. It's actually funny. In my head, I keep thinking unless 3 or less lands. It's actually the 3rd turn. So we still don't get this to untap, which is pretty bad. So we gotta survive 1 more turn here to really do anything of note. And I honestly would like to screw them up a little bit. This Keen-Eyed Curator is actually a problem. I guess we go for Cash Grab instead of the slower Balemurk, just because maybe they commit to more mana. Because this Curator is not good. I guess it's fine. Yeah, I think this is okay. For now. You feel like RNG got you on a counter for sure. We've been running pretty hot though. I can't complain. All right, Cash Grab. Mill 4 cards. See what I got here. Haywire Mite. I mean, there's nothing really to grab here. This is all creature stuff, so it might as well just be Molt Tender. But this does gain me life, so. Maybe I should have blocked because we have Tyvar. Yeah, I should have blocked there, huh? If I can go for, yeah, I don't even think it's worth going in for Keen-Eyed Curator. We're just gonna have to rip off a another Tyvar, and they're tapped out. So they're tapped out. This has got Summoning Sickness. So let's go for Tyvar, and just do Tyvar stuff.
Let's pound these metal monstrosities and share in my glory.
Share in my glory. I think it's just gonna have to be Balemurk. Let's just go as crazy as possible, even though this is gonna get huge, and I'm not looking forward to it. Let's just get big as possible. Molt Tender. Haywire Mite. Overlord. Roots. Haywire Mite. Pass. Alright. Not bad. Not bad, right? Obviously, this Curator is going to get huge, but I think we might be able to take it. What the hell is this? Oh, this is just the alternative art for that trample thing. Okay. Okay. Sure. I mean, I'm not in love with it, but I don't think we have much of a choice. Alright, I think I have to just, like, pop this thing, right? I guess we can wait. They're probably going to activate it no matter what I do. So they're going to take a card draw, but we can use the Haywire Mite to kill this air balloon. I think we just take this. I might even put... Actually, let's put the Maverick in front of it. Because the Maverick can surveil from the graveyard. Or not surveil, but you know what I'm saying. It activates stuff from the graveyard. Sure. Alright. Let's go ahead and hit him with this. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't change anything, but I'm just going to do this now. It gets rid of it for the long term, but the short term, they're still going to draw this card when they... Ouch. Ouchie. Flourishing Bloomkin. Hey, Standard really is flourishing now. Paw Patch Recruit. I think now we just go for Forager and snag another Roots, I think. I'm not even joking. So, cute little dude. Hopefully I can click the correct one. It's going to have to be Insidious Roots. I want to just double Roots up here, right? Oh, hold on. This is asking me to forage, not to... Okay, that's different. That's way different. So let's go for the Mite. And then just lands, whatever. Yeah, okay, let's do that for the extra Roots trigger. It's asking me to forage, and then we can return. And then we can win. Rubblebelt Maverick. Oh, man, we got... This is like the dream team here. Outside of actually Insidious Roots, like, this is the dream team. I'm going to get these starting towns down. I know it's not great to take damage for no reason, but I'd rather than just get them down. Forager I kind of like. I am a Forager enjoyer. This cute little squirrel. Tyvar, I don't know. Like, this is kind of a weird spot because, like, I don't really hate anything. I guess we'll get rid of the Tyvar and keep the cutie pie. The little cutie. I like this hand just a little more than their hand, but we gotta go home. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm worried about the removal that they might possess. Like enchantment stuff. Let's go for Overlord here. We can always just get back the Tyvar. I'm not even joking you. I kind of like the Haywire Mite. Let's just do Tyvar. Tyvar can actually get back Haywire Mite. I'm just worried. I mean, I keep worried that they're going to have like Rest in Peace or something. I guess we just block, right? No, maybe not. Maybe. Maybe not. All right, we'll do. Do they have all art for Tyvar on Arena? I think they might. I think they might. Matt Dash. I think they may. Spinner of Souls. Man, did you drop the starting town? I'm starting to get a little worried about my life total. But Haywire Mite can just bring our life total back. I'm going to be a little more careful here. I think this could be really come down to the wire. So let's go for Terra. And we're going to hit my Insidious Roots. Terra, find my Insidious Roots, please. It did not. That is okay. I guess we have Courage. Courage is more like the Tyvar replacement. So, like, because we have two Tyvar, I think it's probably just Overlord so we can snag back our... This thingy. Where's this thing? Mite. It doesn't do anything versus a lot of what they have, but, I mean, worst case scenario, we can just trade with it. Gain life. I don't think they're going to attack, because I will trade. Yeah, I'll trade. I think we do. I think we take the trade here. I know they get 2 spinners, but eventually this thing is just going to get so big. So, like... Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. No Insidious Roots to be found. Very not good. I think it's just Tyvar Prey. Okay. Tyvar Prey?
Today we carve our deed. Your story's not finished.
Insidious Roots, where are you? Where art thou, Insidious Roots? Chill, chill, chill. Clementine, how's it going? Roots, yes, we're playing Jund Roots, and we're actually doing pretty damn well, Clementine. Alright, what the hell are we going for here? I think Tyvar's cooked, and we've got another one. I'm worried about my life total. Worried about the old life total here, so... I think we do just double block here. Tyvar's going bye-bye. Nothing I can do about that. Okay. Straight out of a manga. I can check after this match, Matt Dash. Recruit. Oh my god. Okay, I don't have any roots. Okay, we can use this dude. Just trying to compute a way out of here. I'm not trying to rope the opponent. Let's give him a thinking here. This is just too much damage. 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, 20. I have 20 damage coming my way. Do I have 2 blocks here? I guess technically. Yeah, I think I'm cooked here. Alright, let's go for this cute little dude. Sure. Lands. Don't think that really matters here. And we are going to snag. Yeah, they got us. They got us. There's no point. This looks alright. We'll rock this. Turn 1, Molt Tender feels pretty damn good. It's a cute little dude. Llanowar Elves. Ew. There's my Haywire Mite that I'm not sure why I have in here. Don't tell anybody. Alright, let's go for this. And I'm gonna go for Overlord. Worst case scenario, there's a chance that we could go for the Forager if we find a Roots. Okay. Now I think we go Rubblebelt Maverick, but then we have to exile. It's any card, which the Molt Tender is really insane for that. So it's just a land. Come on, baby. Send me that Roots. That's not Roots. That's not Roots, ladies and gentle mages. But I guess one land is fine for the Tyvar. We can't be too picky here, right? Serac. Turn 2 Serac. Always pretty good. Maverick saves my butt so many times looking for... Yeah, for sure. We also are playing Terra. I mean, it says Trample, which is super not great. I don't even know if I really want to go for Tyvar, because Tyvar is not going to survive. So I guess the next option is just a mill. I don't really want to go for Tyvar yet. Let's go for Seed of Hope. Roots! We found the Roots! I think we just set up the Roots here, and then go for Haywire Mite, right? Yes, I'm doing that. But then we have to get rid of my Rubblebelt Maverick. I guess we don't have to. Let's just do that instead. I don't know if that was a misplay or not, but... I want to save the Rubblebelt Maverick for the Tyvar. Is that correct reasoning? Maybe not. Might just be redundant. I don't know. Paw Patch Recruit's not so bad. Obviously, this is scary. Yeah, we have a little bit of life to lose here, so... Honestly, we could probably even just chump block here. Just so we get another Rubblebelt Maverick with Tyvar. I don't know if we really care that much, so I'm going to do this. just to offset 1 damage, and then we don't really care because we have the Tyvar. This actually isn't that bad, just because obviously we have Overlord. I'm definitely going to get rid of the Overlord. I am not getting rid of my roots. No chance I'm getting rid of roots. Like Encourage, the Cowardly Dog. But you already know what we're doing, baby. Let's get it. I have arrived. Let's go for the Haywire Mite, just because Rubblebelt Maverick can just do itself on its own. So let's just get this thing nice and big, I suppose. Yeah, I just go for a big Haywire Mite, right? And then we can go for a Molt Tender. But I don't think there's really any need to, like, do it now. I guess we just wait. Okay, and then next turn we can get really nuts with like the Forager or the Courage. How big can... Wow, I don't know. I guess Insidious Roots is just that deck, huh? I guess it's just that deck. Up to 82. I have no idea how we're getting this